Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. All right. Hey traders, this is John Howell here, and today I'm going to be helping you calm your bumblebee nerves when it comes to these markets. I take 2 days off doing videos because I've been recording some really awesome material for my list actually. And in fact, actually, you know what? Let me just do this here right now, guys. I've been recording a brand new course, and it's actually 7 videos, and it's actually basically like a 7-day challenge. Top biggest mistakes is the number 1 there. Most powerful chart reading technique, advanced trading technique, power reversal method. I promise you right now, these first 4 videos, if anything, actually, you know what? Yeah, these 4 first videos you get, which is 1 video each day. It's like a 7-day trading challenge. You're going to absolutely love. And then also blast off. There's a trading system there. There's some more trading systems. So I've actually recorded all that now, apart from the live training. And you can get access to that right now, guys. If you just go to johnsfreegift.com. Plus also, I'm giving you a bonus training, which is the 3 master trader secrets. But anyway, make sure you watch this training first, but there should be a link in the description if you're interested in that. I didn't plan on talking about it, but I've just been recording some videos. Really, it's free videos. As you can see, it's like a free trading course. So again, if you want access to that brand new course that I've literally just created, like literally right now, if you go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link in the description, you can get access to that. Now, anyway, I didn't mean to divert to that, but if you want some more free training that's really going to help you, I promise you, over the next 7 days, you'll get more progress, more understanding about these markets than ever before. So let's actually talk about this here. I take 2 days off the markets, right? I take 2 days off the good old YouTubes, right? Because YouTube's a bit more of a thing for me. And the thing is, I see so many people just going crazy, right? They're absolutely going crazy. Here is the number 1 thing. If you want to be part of these markets, if you want to be a good investor in general, the number 1 thing you must do in any situations, there's some grammatically correct for you, is to stay calm no matter what is going on. The market's falling through the floor, the market's skyrocketing. Stay calm, guys. And how you stay calm is make sure you don't have too much risk in any one position. If you are 100% loading up on massive positions in these markets, you're going to be creating too much havoc. And I promise you that havoc in the markets is going to create you stress. It's going to create uncertainty, and also, but most importantly, it's going to create that fear in you. And whenever you're fearful in the markets, you're not going to make good decisions. You're actually going to make bad decisions, and most of the time you'll get out right near the bottom. I'll give you guys an example, all right? So I'm actually in a stock called GoPro right now. GoPro. It's actually me and my private clients, some of my private clients anyway, are in GPRO. I think it is, yeah. So me and my private clients are actually in GoPro. We're in this stock right now. Let me just bring up this screen here. All right, so we're in this stock right now, and things picked up. All right, and I'm using this as an example for what most people are thinking about when it comes to gold and silver. You know, and they're thinking, oh my goodness, the market's crashing, it's all over. Just stay relaxed, guys, okay? Stay relaxed, stay calm in the midst of everything seemed to be going haywire. Once again, guys, to be a really good investor, long term, not just this get rich quick thing like, oh, I made a lot of money on GameStop. Whoopie-doo, who gives a shit? All I care about is what are you doing that you can repeat for the rest of your life? That, you know, if you took this same pattern 20 times, 70% of them are going to do really well, 30% are not. That is going to result in you making money overall. And so every year, if you just did that, that's how you get a repeatable income every year from the markets, right? Because it's just an average thing. You take this trade, you take 20 of them, 6 of them don't make profits. 14 of them do. My math is right. 14 of them do, and and hopefully that at least half of those 14 make a really good profit, and before you know it, it's all over Red River. That's how trading is done. So here's an example here. As this market was picking up through here in GoPro, we're actually in GoPro, okay? We're in GoPro, the market's picked up, and the market did list, all right? So we're in it right now, and we ran up through here. And then as this market was pulling back, again, I've been in GoPro this whole year, basically. And GoPro started doing this here, right? We started having a big pullback. Now, if you know anything about the weekly charts, this weekly chart was saying, hang on a minute, this is just a pullback in the markets. We're probably going to get a bit of a lift off here soon. In fact, I actually teach you a lot more about what I'm teaching here right now in that 7-day sort of trading challenge, trading course type thing. Again, link in the description. It's free just to help you guys out. Brand new. I recorded it yesterday. So you can see what's happening through there, right? And so you can see this pullback. And what I'm trying to talk about here is this, is that some of my private clients who got into this position with me, firstly, only 5% of my account is in this one position. So if the whole world goes belly up, this one position, if this whole thing goes belly up, my account's down 5%. Now, do I like that? No. Is it likely to go disappearing? No, right? I could have maybe a 50% loss or 60 or 70% loss, but not 100% loss. Why? Because I have a lot of time it's actually an option trade. I have a lot of time in the market. And also I have bought in the money options. So even though when the market pulls back, I'm still doing okay. Makes sense? So the purpose of me saying this here, and this ties back to what's happening with gold and silver right now. If you're focusing on fear, I don't want to lose money, I don't want to lose money, I don't want to lose money, that's the wrong thing to do, because the market is going to shake and bake the weak hands out and then go run on for profits. And so I revert that back to GoPro. See this arrow right here? This day right here, I actually had a few of my clients who are with me on this particular trade. Now, I won't go through why I got into this trade and the trading system. Again, you'll be able to get access to that when you use johnsfreegift.com through that brand new trading course I just recorded. And you'll be able to see that as this market pulled back, now as this market pulled back, this day right here, so many of a few of my clients started getting really worried, like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But this style of trade was a buy and hold for the rest of this year. It wasn't a short term, like get in and get out for a few days. The style of trade was, this has a really good chance of making really good moves for the rest of this year. Yes, it may not do much for a while, but by the end of this year, I see a lot higher prices. So I have to let it go. And plus this weekly trend is, look at this beautiful weekly trend, right? Beautiful weekly trend up, higher low, move up, higher low. The thing's in a very nice upward trend. So on the short term, we're getting a bit of a shake and bake, but yeah. But right here is where most people started to freak out, right? Some of my private clients started to freak out. It's like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. So traders, that's exactly what's happening right now with a lot of people in the mining sector, and even in silver and gold. We've gotten a bit of a pummeling from what actually happened with the Fed, and people are flocking right now from commodity prices, mining stocks, and metals. So people are flocking from right now, and the most important thing for you to do is to stay calm. The number one position you should have, if you are in the metals or the miners, is an investing approach, not a trading approach. If you're a trading approach, you must be following some sort of a plan, right? That tells you, this is my plan. And the plan says, this is my pattern, number one. So this is my pattern, number one pattern. Number two, my entries here, entry. And number three, this is my exits, either for profit or loss. That's how you trade, right? Trading is all about, okay, here's the pattern. I take this same pattern 10 times. 8 times are likely to do profits, 2 times not. Rinse, recycle, repeat, make money, right? That's what trading is all about. So, but in a more of an investing approach, like I have with GoPro, you're going to get these sort of swings. And then, but by the end of this year, by December, I see a lot higher prices. So when it comes to the good old silver and gold, let's go back over to gold right now. And gold, yes, gold has fallen through the floor. And It surprised me. But guess what? It's okay, guys. It's okay. This sort of shake and bake that's happening right now when it comes to these markets and what's happening right now in this particular market, I see a nice turnaround happening real soon. And most people are just focusing on this here, bam, 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 bam here, but you're forgetting the big picture. Because most people are focusing on this here right now, but they're not focusing on the big picture. And an investing position, which I have in gold and mining stocks, is guess what? Is that I see 6 months from now, 12 months from now, gold and mining stocks are likely to be screaming. But in the meantime, yes, every now and then you're going to get the market do a bit of a shake and bake. It even happens in the stock market. At least once a year, we get a correction. 7, 8% pullback, 10% pullback, sometimes even 10 to 15% pullback. And people start to freak out. And then guess what happens? Most of the time, we find the bottom, it starts to rally, and then we start to go through, a nice move again. So if you're involved with silver and gold and you're trading short term, you must be trading some sort of a plan. Like you must have something that's telling you, get in here, get out here, because there's a win-loss ratio if that's a short-term trade for you or a trading approach. But if you're not, then it's important to be having an investing approach, right? Now, if you have an investing approach, I mean you have a long-term view, but you're buying a 3-month option or even a 1-month option, guys, don't do that. Be congruent, right? Be congruent. A lot of I have 2023 options in these markets. So I have I don't care what happens right now because I know by 2023, guess what? It's going to be long like Donkey Kong by then. In the meantime, we might get some shake and bake. And this is what I call about shake and bake. This is now shake and bake, and this is getting people freaked out big time. Because right now, a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, gold's crashing, crypto's gone through the floor. Where do I go to? Well, there's actually a lot of markets out there. There's one sector out there right now that is just absolutely probably going to go gangbusters. But right now, guys, we're in the middle of the year. It's important not to be focused on the very short term. All right, guys, because if you're so short term focused, just like what happened last year when the whole virus situation happened, and as the market was crashing, you can even go back and look at my main YouTube channel. You'll be able to see the video there as the market was crashing and then the whole world was falling apart. I did a video say, guys, I'm loading up right now. I'm loading up on options on the SPY and a few stocks, and I made a lot of money from that because you buy when there's blood in the streets and people are fearful. Guess what's happening right now when it comes to gold? Right? People are starting to get very, very, very fearful in the markets, and they're starting to get really, really worried again. So that's what I'm seeing right now when it comes to gold. Silver, I was always waiting for silver to break above here. If you've been watching my videos, I was always waiting for silver to break above this sort of $28 to $29. I want to wait the break. I always said that the breakout is going to give me the confirmation for a move up, and then we had a bit of a pullback here. But it's actually not that much of a pullback in silver, right? If you look what's happening with silver. This is the weekly chart. What's silver doing? We're still just stuck in this range here. Now, knowing silver, right? We could just be silver just could be getting heaven, right? Here we go. Whoosh, whooshka, right? Gets a bit of a whip. Whip it good with silver. So that's what's happening with silver there. If we go have a look at the mining stocks. Yeah, the mining stocks a bit of a pullback here. But guys, I just see this actually being very, very short-lived. Now, it could be wrong, but I see this being very short-lived. Inflation's going to continue to grow. And I just see yes, we are getting a bit of a pullback here. But again, guys, it's just the way the markets work, right? We have a move up, we have move down. We've got a little bit of a gap here as well too. So I actually see possibly a reversal coming soon out of this here, the GDXJ. The GDX again, like this gap here, this gap will be filled. This gap will be filled. And if you look at what's been going on here, let's actually blow this weekly chart up here for a minute. I'm just going to look to see if I can identify some trend lines coming through here. So there was something going on through there. And then if I draw that from there to there, you can see what's going on, right? So you can see this major sort of resistance support. the purpose of me doing this, guys, is that I'm trying to show you that what's happening right now, we rallied up to this point up here, and now we're getting a pullback. So there's a real good probability chance that we're going to find a bit of a support here and start to rally back out, which is going to create what? A higher low. Now, if we did do something like this on the weekly charts, then it's probably going to be game on. It's probably going to be game on for the bulls, and then away we go. Silver mining stocks, if I bring up the silver mining stocks, we're looking at the daily chart to the left, the weekly chart to the right. You can see we're just still, nothing much has really happened with the mining stocks. Like, we're just still stuck in this range here. People are freaking out big time. Like, it was still just stuck in this overall, what it's been doing here. And if we look at the SIL, same sort of thing. We've got a bit of a gap down here. But there's a massive probability, guys, that we're getting ready for another turning point. And all this is going to be, looking back 3 months from now, we may get a little bit more downward movement here. We're probably going to get something like that, and then a breakout. And then, oh, look, we have a higher low breaking past previous highs. And if we do get that, that's going to be really, really, really powerful. So what's happening right now, guys, is actually a good thing. It's a really, really good thing. Because if we get this pattern that I just drew here on the weekly charts over the next 3-4 months, maybe 6 months, oh my goodness, that is so powerful. Because now this is just a bit of a reset before we go again. Again, a little bit of a gap here. And all these gaps that have just been created, if I bring up the last 3 months, these gaps here are likely to be filled. The SIL, the SILJ, same sort of thing, are likely to be filled. The GDX is likely to be filled, and the GDXJ. Now, guys, I have positions in all of these things, right? You know, I have positions in all of these things, and it's so important that we just sort of stay calm in the midst of what's going on right now. Remember, guys, as an investor, if you're investing in gold and silver, this sort of short-term pullback shouldn't bother you at all, because you're saying, you know what, by 2021 or 2021, we're in 2021, John, right now. Newsflash. It's like I'm back in 2020 still. Remember, most of the time when the market's when people are fearful, people are really, really freaking out like they are right now, guess what? It's actually a pretty good time to start loading up. But I'm not just saying buy the dip. I never do that. I always wait for my patterns and so on and so forth. But guys, please stay calm. All right, please stay calm. If you are getting emotional about these swings that's happening right now, since the Fed come out and said what they had to say, and now things are a bit of a shake and bake, and maybe even the stock market right now, look at the S&P and Dow, we may be going through a bit of a correction phase. Not the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq's probably going to go to the moon for the next 6 months. But we're going through that correction phase, guys. And it's so important that to jump on these longer term trends, it's important to endure these sort of moves through here. So guys, this is nothing to be worried about. It really isn't. And if you're worried, if you're nervous about these positions here, you have too much risk on your account. Making money from the markets is not about looking for that one big hit, trying to hope that next GameStop or next thing that happened in the markets is going to do really well. If so, guys, you're trading way too much of your account. You want to be in the positions where you can benefit from these markets long term for the rest of your life, not just now, but take advantage. There's opportunities everywhere, guys, not just in the mining sector, but in the tech sector right now. Oh my goodness, I'm in tech stocks right now. I'm in a few tech stocks, and tech stocks are going balmy, and tech stocks are probably going to continue to go balmy for the rest of your life. Like, don't be focused on one camp. Don't be focused on crypto only or mining stocks only or anything only, right? Have a really good approach across the board all through all markets, because there's amazing opportunities when it comes to trading approach. So if you have a trading system, then that, but also really good investing approaches where we can buy stuff like I have in some of the tech stocks that are probably likely to do massive, massive moves. There are opportunities everywhere, guys. Have small risk on your account on these positions, and then always keep cash on the hand to take it so one, you're not getting emotional about what's happening in the markets, because we are going to continue to get these shake and bakes. but also secondly, you could take advantage of really good opportunities. And obviously that comes down to educating yourself, right? And that comes down to really helping yourself out. And again, that's the reason why I created this course, to really help you. Like right now, right now when it comes to gold and silver, these here, or should I say, video number 2, 3, 4 is really gonna it's like a lot of stuff I'm talking about today with the big picture, weekly charts, daily charts, understanding the markets. Video number 3, 2, 3, and 4 are really gonna help you out. And then when it comes to trading systems, I actually have video 4, 5, and actually 5, 6, and 7, plus my live training. It's really going to help you out there when it comes to your trading. But guys, I hope today really sort of gives you some guidance of the way that we should be approaching these markets. I'm heavily right now in the mining stocks and gold and all that sort of stuff. But guys, this doesn't bother me at all. Just stay calm, because remember, every single time we get these really fearful periods, and then suddenly 3 months later, you're like, man, why was I so worried about that? And all this sort of stuff, right? And we start to get really worried about what's happening in the markets. This, to me right now, this is just a short-term shake and bake, and we may get a little bit more shake and bake, which is what we're seeing here. But I definitely do see it's not going to be too long before the buyers come back in, come and fill this gap, and start to make another nice move to the upside. Stay calm, guys. And don't just focus on one market, not the crypto market. I'm not a focus on any market out there. I do a lot of gold and silver videos, but I'm always looking for opportunities all around the market, because there's amazing opportunities in tech sector, in individual stocks, in gold and silver and mining sector. There's amazing opportunities everywhere, guys. And it's just up to us to learn how to identify those opportunities. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new Breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new Breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go to that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.